So, welcome back, everybody. So for our last session of the day, I'm going to interview two students who were part of the Smile Hackathon. The Smile Hackathon was an event that in a total united 230 students working in teams and resulting in the submission of 52 pitch videos. Each student group had challenges that was given to them and that had a spectrum of real world problems. 7 companies participated in the hackathon, each of them bringing a set of challenges and technology that should be considered in the challenges. And then throughout the hackathon, students were left to navigate the challenges with an expert who guided them and assisted the students. The hackathon ensured that the participants could basically benefit from, on the one hand, professional insights and also from real world advice, which was a way to enhance their learning experience and improve the total outcome. We saw the hackathon as a really great and excellent way or an excellent platform for students to gain, as I said, hands-on experiences, also like the collaboration with industry experts, and in general to develop innovative solutions to complex problems. So now let's hear directly from our students about their experiences and insights gained from participating in the Smile Hackathon. Before we start this, I would ask both of you to introduce yourself and present yourself shortly. I would say we start with Ludmila, if it's fine with you. Are you there? Then just let's give her a few minutes to if she has technical difficulties, and then I would ask Adele to start, please, with the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Kima. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. So my name is Adel Yazidi. I am a student here in the Department of Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering in TUHH. I'm also doing MBA in Technology Management within IT. I participated in different Smile activities, and I'm here today to talk about my experience. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much for the presentation. Then I'm going to try again with Ludmila. Are you there?
Hello, I'm Ludmila Shved. I am first-year student at Ternopil Ivan Pulyu National Technical University Civil Engineering Department.
Great, thank you very much. Okay, then we're going to go right into it. The first question for me would be, what is the relevance of the challenges that you had in the hackathon to your study specifically? I will give the word to Adele first.
Okay, for me, I participated in the hackathon challenge that was introduced by Arcelic. So Arcelic is an international company, and they actually offered us 4 different challenges to work on. I like to work with my team on one challenge, which was actually to develop the communication between engineers in different countries so they don't need to travel each time to check the product. And yeah, it was the main idea about the challenge. We worked together from different disciplines, and we had the time to represent our solution at the end of this challenge.
Before we go to Ludmila, a question there for you. Can you explain a little bit more what the challenges that you especially liked were about, a little bit more details?
We chose the challenge from Agricon company. Agricon is an engineering production and construction group specializing in industrial construction. So the problem was waste sorting. The company doesn't have optimization of waste sorting and system for monitoring waste.
Great, thank you very much. Then back to my questions. Can either one of you just tell us quickly, give us a little bit more insight into the challenges, or more detailed what exactly the challenges were that maybe you were interested in, that were especially interesting for you for your course of study, or yeah, Adele, maybe you can start.
Yeah, I can talk about it in a bit of details. So actually, Arcelic had a problem that they have huge traveling costs, where every time they need to produce a product, different engineers from different departments had to travel and see the technical issues. And this actually give the company a lot of cost. And they were looking for a solution, not supposed to be all technical, but any solution that would help them to minimize the cost, not to solve the problem completely, but instead of traveling each time, we might be able to travel less times. So actually, we came with a solution, and my teamwork actually also have different studies. I'm doing chemical and bioprocess engineering. My fellows are doing M&M systems. So it was from different departments. We worked together to solve the problem using digital twins. It's actually the idea of using some digital communications in order to inspect the product without the need to travel. So now engineers in our proposal can travel at least to check the final design. They don't need to travel each time. And therefore, this would work to minimize the cost. So the good part about the challenge is that we work on both directions, technical and managerial part, and from different backgrounds. That actually personally helps me a lot, because I didn't have that much knowledge about this technology. My friends helped me to discuss it. And yeah, I would say it was a really nice experience. I wish we had more time, because the time was only 1 week. And yeah, it was very valuable experience for me.
Thank you very much. You were already talking about the working in groups and so on. The question for me would then be, what's your general experience with collaboration with other students and student teams? Maybe also what was missing, and what's the value take off from this collaboration for you, and also for you, Ludmila. Maybe we can start with Ludmila this time. Okay, I think she has some sort of technical issues. So Adele, the goes for you now to start.
Yeah, actually, I like to work with different backgrounds, because they have the knowledge about the telecommunications field, which I don't have that much knowledge. That helped us a lot. It was very easy to deal with this situation. We used platforms that helped us. So I would say it's very cooperative work, and I really need for that help. I can't do it alone. So someone will cover this part. The other person can cover the managerial part. So working as a team actually saved us a lot of time, and getting a lot of experience from different angles. That was a really good experience.
You were talking about the platforms. Can you explain what kind of platforms?
Yeah, because our work also was different, because someone will be free to work on this time, the other person might be free in different times. We worked on a platform called Miro, and that one you have your own space, you can work on it, and others can log in later to check what you have done. They can elaborate on your work or working separately. So that helped us a lot to work in different time, collaboratively. That would be, I think, very effective way to manage such a project. And yeah, we also use the different information from the company. We keep sending them some questions. They reply to us with answers that would be directed to the right way of the project.
Okay. Ludmila, what's your take off here for this question? So your experiences with collaboration with students, teams.
I am a future civil engineer, and this challenge was very interesting for me, because Agricon is also a building company. So my experience is very, very good. My team consists of 5 students. We present each faculty at our university. So we didn't know each other before hackathon, but the project got together all of us. So together we look a solution, and we had a great experience to work together and be a team member. Even after hackathon ended, we continue our joint activities. Working in a team, I got a lot of good emotions, new value experience, and met interesting people. So in general, we and I were satisfied with the result of teamwork.
Okay, great. We were also talking about that you had the chance to be mentored. The question for me would arise then, how in general you would say mentoring can help students to become more innovative and creative. And then also like how you see mentoring for students. So what's the ideal mentor? Is it going to be a person with a strong academic background, someone who's from a company that can give you some sort of practical insight? What's your take or opinion here? Adele, we can start with you.
That's a very nice question because, because we actually had mentored by an engineer from the company. And this is really important because you want to be guided by someone who already worked on the project and you actually try to avoid the common mistakes. That helped us a lot to guide us through the way, because sometimes we were suggesting some ideas that they already applied and they didn't actually find it interesting. So from the beginning, we have a lot of questions to understand the real problem. It's not always clear to read it from the books or the text. You need to talk to these engineers who already worked on this. And that helped us a lot because Arcelic actually sent that engineer who had common issues with this problem. So it was very clear for us what they actually want to solve and what they actually don't want to see. So that helped us a lot. I would say that mentoring will be really helpful if the person has knowledge and experience in that field, not only from academic field, but also important from practical and industrial field.
Great, thank you. Ludmila, how about you? How do you think mentoring can help?
In my opinion, mentoring is one of the most important actions in any job. So such team needs a strong leader who can develop qualities of each student. So guide the team in the right direction, and the leader conduct various training for students to improve their understanding for given problem. Mentoring helps students become more innovative and self-confident. So in my opinion, the best mentor should be responsible and he has to communicate and understand with team members. The mentor must have experience in various programs. If the task is related in a certain company, then the best mentor is an employee of this company because he has a good knowledge how this company works and he knows company needs. And the leader must be higher educated person in a certain field. So since we fulfilled the challenge of the agricon company, we were given an opportunity to go to the enterprise. There is representative of the company and the university mentors explain us the type of activity of the company, which helped a lot of solving problems.
Great, thank you. Thank you for this. So when we talk about the SMILE project in general, then innovation and entrepreneurship are like big words here. When we now consider the hackathon, how do these events support you, students, especially in terms of like innovation and entrepreneurship? What would you say? Adele, for you.
Okay. I was thinking the question to Lejma, but I can take the answer now. Is actually for me, as I work in two fields, technical and the managerial part, that challenge helped me a lot because, as I said, it works to solve the technical problem, but you also want to solve it in the minimum cost. You don't want to have a solution that will cost the company a lot, and therefore it's not applicable. For this reason, it helps us to look for innovative solutions, not only regular ones, because for these problems, you need to be innovative. All the classical solutions didn't work for obvious reasons, and we are trying to find something new, applicable, at least not to solve the problem completely, but part of it initially. And the way that we are forced to generate new solutions, actually, I would say the fuel for this amazing experience. If it is regular solution like mathematical or calculated, I won't be that much interested. But that's what gives the really valuable experience, I would say, about this hackathon. It was towards new and unregular solutions.
Then a direct question would be also interesting to know, how does it for you personally, like innovation and entrepreneurship, does the hackathon just motivated you to have like this sort of like open mind, and not only in the context of like this hackathon, but also like for your future career, or for even your for your education in general, would you say?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, because I learned a lot from this experience. Some technology like digital twins, I had no knowledge about it, no experience before. And now it helps me to read about it, to see the future of it. And it also helps in business, because for the companies that applying this technology, you will realize how important is this technology for the future of a company. One of the companies we were looking for is Plantair, who actually a leader in this technology of digital twins. We got to know more about it. We got to know the future that we might actually contribute into because of these ideas. I am really thankful for participating in this. Otherwise, I won't read about it in, regular studies, because it's totally new idea.
Cool. That sounds really interesting. Thank you for your insight here. Then the same question I would then ask to Ludmila. How does it support you in terms of like innovation and entrepreneurship, like when you talk in terms of like business solution hackathons or events like
After the hackathon ended, I had an opportunity to internship program as an Agricon company. There I got many knowledge with many useful programs. For example, AutoCAD, Revit, Tekla, Archicad. This is programs for my major, civil engineering. So I got a lot of information which can help me in my future career.
Great, nice. Thank you for your insight here. Then when a big part of the SMILE project, besides the hackathon, was also the digital learning nuggets, which are like, just for everybody to be on the same page and to understand it, which are like short, focused educational videos who cover specific topics and are designed to be easily understandable and accessible, especially for like students. These videos provide like concise information on like current and relevant subjects, and also future trends, especially related to manufacturing and innovation. As we all know, students often find it a little bit difficult to watch long lectures and also videos, and quickly also lose interest, which is why the idea behind these learning nuggets is to give them, as I said, like this short explanation of topics around manufacturing and innovation. So as it's a crucial result, as I said, of this SMILE project, I would like to ask you here, how do you think this form of education, delivery, can help you in your study and your future career?
I would like to take the lead now. Thank you, because I actually used the nuggets. There was one of them actually focusing on digital twins, and as I told earlier, I have no knowledge about this technology. So for me, it was very helpful to see quickly, in a condensed way, what is this technology? What are the main applications? What are the main problems and limitations? So you have a clear glance whether this technology will be applied in your project or not. There are some videos that are also helpful on YouTube on different platforms, but some of them are really lengthy. And the limitations of the hackathon. We have few days to work on certain problem, and we don't need to solve it, but to see whether the problem can be solved through this procedure or not. So these actually knowledge nuggets give you the ability to judge in a short time. You have clear and key information, I would say. that helped me personally a lot.
Nice. Thank you very much. Ludmila, for you, did this help you in any way for your study?
This is innovative and useful for students, and it was very helpful for me because this form of education is very interesting, and with help short videos or online meeting with mentors, I got a new knowledge, and it very useful. And I got a great experience.
Nice, nice. Thank you very much, Ludmila. We also talked about, like at the beginning, about the Miro board. In this context, I would also like to talk about the digital learning labs, which is like a virtual lab environment for students and entrepreneurs and also educators to experiment with new technologies. As you said, you used the Miro board here. What do you think, in your opinion, this collaborative form of educational instruction, I would say, as the digital learning lab, can guide students to solve real-world problems? Adele, I would give the word to you first.
I really agree that these different interactive platforms would help a lot. Only reading or only watching videos, sometimes it's boring. So you need to have multiple resources for the knowledge. And nowadays I'm using the AI that helps me a lot to build this knowledge. These interactive methods, I would say, that will contribute towards encouraging students to look for more innovative ways rather than the classical traditional ways. So for me, also the learning labs, as you mentioned, you can have clear and verified information quickly. You don't need to watch hours of lectures. Sometimes you need that short glance.
Okay, great, thank you. Ludmila, how about you? What would you say? How can these collaborative forms help you for real world or challenges?
I shows that this collaboration will give an opportunity for students to work in the same space, and each student can see work of other members. So this collaborative forum is very useful, very innovation, and it gives an opportunity to improve knowledge. It's great for study and communication.
Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then in the context of the SMILE, we also had the alumni network. So this is a topic that I actually wanted to discuss with you, Adele. Maybe just for probably all don't know what it is actually, the alumni network. Maybe you can give a small introduction, what it is, what your experience is. Yeah.
Sure. So the AIT Alumni Network, in just short speech, is a very active group of people who already graduated from alumni, different aspects like research centers, professionals, and organizations that are sometimes non-profit organizations. So they are working together to share knowledge, to build networking in different fields. And for me, I had the opportunity to win the prize. I was the prize winner, luckily, to participate in their conference in Barcelona. For me, to be there for the first time, meeting a lot of students from different departments, professionals of startups, it was really, really valuable experience for me. I still have contact with them, and they are really active group because they keep updating us about the new technologies in the field. They send free seminars. That's why I also want to encourage everyone to participate in their free seminars. A lot of topics are discussed, and especially in terms of sustainability and these new important topics. I would mention one example, like last month I joined one of their seminars about mapping systems. So for me, it was a new topic, but you could apply it in different fields. And these topics also introduced by experts in this field. So you get actually free, valuable experiences of being a part of this alumni They have a lot of activities, they have a lot of events. If you have the time to participate, to listen to these people, I would really recommend everyone to be part of this group.
You were saying that you already participated in a seminar. Can you give a little bit more detail? What exactly was done there?
So, for example, each week they have seminars with maybe people from a startup, from a company, or from events. Last seminar I participated, it was about one workshop, how to map a system. And for me, like if you have a problem with a company, how to know the stakeholders of this problem. So we were discussing how to throw waste, for example, in the public area. Who should we talk with? Who should we communicate? And you build the whole network. This is important to apply any solution. You can't apply it alone. You should know all the people participated in this problem, and you know to whom you are focusing on. I like the topic, and it was introduced by an expert in this field. So we had the chance to practice, make mistakes, and then still have contact if we have further questions. So a lot of these topics, this is just one random topic. Next week, they will have different seminars, different talks. I really recommend everyone to at least check the topics. If you are interested and you can participate, and it's for free.
And did it specifically for you help you connect with other students and gain some sort of network and which helped you?
Yes, absolutely. I still have contact, and sometimes because I'm already in my last year, they offer some job positions that are also interested to me. So I can also find it interesting from professional career opportunities, because these people are already working in these companies and they can give you a hint where you can contribute into that company or activity. So it was very helpful for me academically and professionally.
Nice. Okay. Thank you very much, Adele, for the insight into the IIT alumni network. Also for Ludmila for the insight into the hackathon. I have one final question for the both of you. If you had the opportunity to participate in a hackathon again, if there was the possibility, would you do it? I can start with Ludmila, maybe.
Yes, I would. I would like to participate in the hackathon again because this program was very interesting for me. It was very useful, and I got a lot of great, good experience.
Nice. Thank you very much. We're glad to hear that. For you, Etta, would you do it?
Absolutely agree with Lidima. I would also participate, but also depending on the topics. What I like the most, there are a lot of topics I can choose from, that the one that will help me the most. So that's what I like about the hackathon. But if the topic is not related to me, of course, I won't be able to participate.
Maybe when we're already in the topic, we can't just, we also have to criticize. Do you have some sort of like suggestions or recommendation what could be different next?
Of course. Firstly, and I mean, first of all, is the time for this hackathon. As you know, I'm working with different people from different departments. We don't have that much connection, and the time slot was around 1 week. So it should be longer, I would say. And yeah, that would help us a lot to communicate, to have the time to propose more solutions.
Okay.
And what else? Yeah, also the communication from the company should be more. I know it's 1 week, we can't ask a lot, but if the time is enough, we will ask for more mentors. Yeah, I would say this would be the change I would like to see in the next time.
Okay, great. Ludmila, do you have some recommendations there?
I recommend that the students will participate in hackathon because it is for everyone a great experience, and everyone will help his future career.
Nice. Okay, then this is actually the end for the digital learning nuggets that we were talking about. I sent the link into the chat. So especially for students, if you're interested in looking into it, or you want some sort of short explanations for a topic, maybe you are currently working on it. And we also have like exam season now. So maybe if it can help you, then please look into it. And also for the EIT alumni network, if you want to participate, I have the LinkedIn page here. I also want to share, like, for the ones that just want to quickly open it now and just connect there, the QR code. I will leave it open like for a few seconds. In the meantime, I would like to thank both of you for participating, for answering the questions, to give us this great insight that you did on the hackathon and the EIT alumni network. And of course, we're also great that you really liked it and enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you very much for your participation. Yeah, and if there are some other events, we of course would be glad that if you join. And for everybody else, you can please feel free to connect on LinkedIn for the alumni network. Yeah, thank you both very, very much.